the Lab Bistro, where science meets flavor. Prepare yourself for an extraordinary culinary experience at the Lab Bistro. This unassuming gem is a laboratory of taste sensations that will ignite your taste buds. Upon entering, you'll notice the distinct lack of indoor dining. But fear not. The friendly staff will invent a table on the spot, just for you. It's like a magic trick, but with food involved. Their sandwiches are worthy of a Nobel Prize. The pan con lechen, boasting tender pork or chicken, is a symphony of flavors, perfectly orchestrated with aioli and veggies. The bread, a masterpiece that could make a baker blush. Now about those empanadas, imagine a flaky pastry filled to the brim with savory goodness. The beef empanada is a carnivore's dream, seasoned to perfection and bursting with flavor. The chicken empanada. It'll make Colonel Sanders rethink his entire career. But wait, there's more. The tres leches cake is a scientific marvel, achieving the perfect balance of sweetness and moisture. It's like a culinary unicorn, except it's edible. Now, I must address the sugar cookie conundrum. Yes, it's not the most flavorful, but that's okay. Think of it as a palate cleanser between the explosive flavors of the rest of your meal. The Cuban burrito and Cuban sandwich are edible masterpieces, combining the flavors of traditional Cuban cuisine with a touch of culinary wizardry. Prepare to dive deep into a world of authentic Cuban taste sensations. The prices at the Lab Bistro are as reasonable as a politician's promise. You'll wonder how they managed to create such culinary wonders for such a bargain. In conclusion, whether you're a food connoisseur or just someone who enjoys eating, the Lab Bistro is a hidden gem that will tantalize your taste buds and leave you craving for more. So grab a seat, or don't, and prepare for the culinary equivalent of a scientific breakthrough. The Porch on Long Creek, where sushi meets southern charm with a side of storm watching. Get ready to have your taste buds tango and your funny bone tickled at the Porch on Long Creek. This waterfront gem is Virginia Beach's secret sushi spot, but don't let the raw fish fool you. This place is packed with southern charm. Picture this, a stunning view of the Lynnhaven River, where you can watch boats bob like waterlogged bobbleheads while you sip on handcrafted cocktails. And if you're lucky, Mother Nature might decide to throw a tantrum and give you an impromptu storm watching experience. Trust us, it's way more fun than any movie. The sushi here is no joke. It's so fresh, you could practically hear the fish pleading for mercy. The rolls are expertly crafted, with flavor combos that will make your taste buds do backflips. And don't even get us started on the sushi boat. It's like a floating buffet of raw deliciousness. But it's not all about the fish. The Porch's burgers are legendary. Imagine a juicy patty nestled between two buns, smothered in bacon and a secret sauce that will make you beg for more. And let's not forget the Cajun fried oysters that are so crunchy and flavorful, you'll wonder why you ever ordered plain fried oysters before. Service. Top-notch. You'll feel like royalty with servers who treat you like family but way less annoying and with better hair. They're always ready to make recommendations, refill your drinks, or provide a shoulder to cry on if you accidentally ordered the too sweet mojito. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the wait times. They can be a bit long, but hey, what's a little patience when you're about to enjoy a meal that's worth every second? Besides, the view and the free entertainment of the boats and storms make the wait tolerable. So, if you're looking for a restaurant that combines delicious food, stunning views, and a hint of excitement, the Porch on Long Creek is your oyster. See what we did there? Just make sure you bring your appetite, a good book for the wait, and a raincoat for the storms. Driftwood Kitchen, where the food's so good, even your dog will want to lick your plate. Picture this, you're strolling along the beautiful Virginia Beach ocean front, feeling a bit peckish. You spot Driftwood Kitchen and think, that looks promising. And let me tell you, it doesn't disappoint. The parking is as easy as falling off a you-know-what. Let's not go there. But let's just say, you'll have more trouble finding your car keys than a parking spot. As you step inside, you're greeted by staff who are so welcoming, they make you feel like you're their long-lost relative. And bonus points for being pet-friendly. They'll even give your furry companions water bowls and a warm smile. Just don't let them order from the menu, or you'll end up with a hefty dog treat bill. Our server, Randy, deserves a standing ovation. He's got the charm of a used car salesman but the honesty of a Boy Scout. He gave us the lowdown on every dish, and even convinced us to try the broccoli salad a la Mamma Mia. Yes, that's what it was called. And yes, it was as good as it sounded. The food. Let's just say we ordered enough to feed a small army. The tequila mai was so big, I thought I was going to need a forklift to finish it. And the oysters Rockefeller. They were so good, they made me want to open a Rockefeller Center in my backyard. Oh, and did I mention the blackened tuna? It was so perfectly blackened, I could have read a newspaper in the grill marks. And now, the Peister assistants, the staff. They were so attentive, they were like a team of synchronized swimmers in a choreographed routine. We needed nothing, and they anticipated our every whim. Overall, Driftwood Kitchen is a culinary oasis on the Virginia Beach oceanfront. The food is exceptional, the service is impeccable, and the atmosphere is worthy of a royal reception. Just don't tell your dog about the broccoli salad a la Mamma Mia, or you'll have to share for the rest of your life. Our Blue Seafood Spirits, a little slice of seaside heaven in the heart of Virginia Beach. From the moment you step in, you'll be greeted by the owner, Charles, who'll charm you with his infectious enthusiasm and might even treat you to a secret taste of his heavenly crab crostini. Now, let's talk about the food. It's like a nautical symphony on your palate. The crab cakes are so lumptastic, you'll feel like you're biting into a pile of pure crustacean joy. The scallops are so perfectly broiled, they'll make you forget all about those rubbery hockey pucks you've had in the past. And the shrimp. Oh, the shrimp. They're like tiny pieces of ocean-flavored cotton candy, lightly fried and seasoned with just the right amount of spice. But wait, there's more. The Brussels sprouts are a revelation, grilled to perfection and drizzled with a balsamic glaze that'll make you want to dance around the table like a crazed garden gnome. And the crumble roll. It's like a sweet and creamy hug for your taste buds, topped with a delicate caramelized shell that will send you to dessert heaven. Now, let's not forget the service. The waitstaff is so attentive, they'll make you feel like the most important person in the room even if you're sporting a ridiculous sunburn and a straw hat that looks like it belongs on a scarecrow. And Charles, the owner, is always there to make sure everything is perfect. He's like the restaurant's very own conductor, orchestrating a symphony of culinary delights that will leave you humming with satisfaction. So, if you're looking for a seafood extravaganza that's packed with flavor, charm, and the occasional sample of secret biscotti, then Blue Seafood Spirits is the place for you. Just be prepared to wait a bit for a table, because this little gem is so popular, it's like trying to get a ticket to the latest Harry Potter movie. But trust me, it's worth it. 1608 Craft House, where the food is so good you'll forget you're in a strip mall. Nestled in the corner of a strip mall like a hidden gem, 1608 Craft House is a culinary oasis that will blow your taste buds away. Upon entering, you'll be greeted by a vibrant atmosphere where the staff is so friendly, they'll make you feel like you're part of the family. And don't even get us started on the menu. It's like a choose-your-own adventure of deliciousness, with everything from mouth-watering wings to a giant pretzel that will put any carnival snack to shame. But let's talk about the real star of the show, their Aishigo chicken pasta. It's like a party in your mouth, with its creamy sauce and tender chicken that'll make you want to close your eyes and savor every bite. And if you're feeling a little adventurous, order the Nashville-style chicken thighs. Warning, they're so big you might need a wheelbarrow to take them home. But hey, more leftovers for you, right? But it's not just the food that will keep you coming back. 1608 Craft House also has a killer drink menu. Their sip of sunshine beer is so refreshing, you'll swear you can taste the actual sun shining down on you. And their blackberry lemon martini. Let's just say it's the perfect cure for a bad day or a good day, really. And if you're looking for a sweet treat to end your meal, their bread pudding is the real deal. It's so good, It'll make you forget all about that time your aunt made you eat her homemade tapioca pudding. No offense, Aunt Ethel. So next time you're craving a meal that will make you smile, head to 1608 Craft House. Just be prepared to leave with a full belly, a happy heart, and a story to tell about the night you ate like a king in a strip mall. Branded Trattoria, where even the pasta has Italian accents. Imagine a restaurant so cozy, it's like eating in your Italian grandma's kitchen, without the guilt-inducing carbs she piles on your plate. At the Branded Trattoria, the atmosphere is as welcoming as the staff, who will greet you with a smile that says, "Hey there, paisano," even if you're wearing Crocs and a My Other Car is a shopping cart t-shirt. The menu is a symphony of Italian classics, from the porcini mushroom soup that'll make you question your life choices, why have I been eating store-bought soup, to the perfectly cooked salmon that will make you forget all about your gluten-free diet. Who cares about bloating when you're this happy? But the real star of the show is the pasta. Homemade by the owner himself, an Italian superhero who can make noodles dance. It's so al dente, it'll do the macarena on your plate. The shrimp scampi is a masterpiece that will have you licking the shell. Just don't let your table mates see. And the carbonara. It's so rich and creamy, you'll start speaking Italian fluently even if all you know is pasta and vino. Now, let's talk about dessert. The tiramisu is a dream come true, so light and airy, you'll swear it was made by angels, or at least a Ukrainian goddess who makes her own desserts. Oh, and if you're not into the whole gluten-free, vegetarian thing, don't fret. Branded Trattoria has got you covered with a limited selection that's about as exciting as watching paint dry. But hey, who needs variety when you've got homemade pasta, amazing seafood, and desserts that will make you break your New Year's resolution? So come on down to the Branded Trattoria, where the motto is, eat like an Italian, regret nothing. Except for maybe the extra carbs. Folks. Welcome to Maracaibo Bistro, the Colombian culinary hotspot that'll make your taste buds sing Macarena. Picture this, a dining room straight out of a telenovela, with colorful lights and live music that'll have you swaying your hips before you even order. And let's not forget the staff will greet you with a hola so warm, you'll think you're at a family reunion. Now, let's get to the food. Oh boy, prepare to embark on a taste-tastic adventure. Their bandeja paisa is like a party on a plate, with a fiesta of flavors that'll make your tongue do a tango. But if you're feeling adventurous, try the chicharrón de pollo. Just be warned, be prepared for a chicken that's so crispy, it'll make you forget about the time you accidentally dropped your phone in the toilet, unless you're the kind of person who finds that hilarious. The Parrilla individual is a carnival's paradise, with an all-star team of grilled meats that'll make you question why you ever ordered tofu. And the sampler Maracaibo's. It's like a Colombian tapas platter, with a little bit of everything to satisfy your cravings, from empanadas that will melt in your mouth to arepas that will leave you wondering why you've been eating bread all your life. Now, I know what you're thinking, Trevor, how can a restaurant be so good? Well, my friend, it's all in the details. The rice and beans are fluffy and flavorful, the plantains are caramelized to perfection, and the juices are so refreshing you'll forget you're drinking liquid gold. But here's the kicker, like any good relationship, Maracaibo Bistro has its quirks. Sometimes the music can be a bit loud, imagine a mariachi band on steroids, and there may be a slight language barrier if you're not fluent in Spanish. But hey, don't let that stop you from ordering the arroz con pollo. Trust me, it's worth the charades. So gather your amigos, put on your dancing shoes, and head on down to Maracaibo Bistro. Just remember, don't blame me when you end up doing the salsa at your office party because the music was just too irresistible. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to have your funny bones tickled and your taste buds tantalized as we present a culinary comedy masterpiece, a review of the Bake Factory in Virginia Beach. Step into this enchanted bakery kingdom, where sugary delights collide with a dash of Venezuelan and Colombian spice. Picture this, mouth-watering empanadas that will make you forget your diet, boasting a crispy crust that shatters like a glass slipper, and a succulent filling that will have you humming La Cucaracha for days. But wait, there's more. The green sauce, oh, that elusive elixir will awaken your taste buds like a marching band at a tailgate party. It's so addictive, you'll be hiding empty sauce cups under your mattress like a secret stash of chocolate gold. Now, let's talk coffee. The medium coffee latte is the coffee equivalent of a therapy session. It's strong enough to kickstart your day but not so bitter that it makes you want to chew on a lemon. It's the perfect pick-me-up for when you need to channel your inner Robin Williams. But that's not all, folks. The service at the Bake Factory is like a warm hug from your favorite friendly, attentive, and they'll even bring your coffee and empanadas to your favorite table, which, let's be honest, is the one with the best view of the sugar-dusted croissants. Speaking of seating, this bakery shares its space with Kung Fu Tea, creating a harmonious culinary sanctuary where you can sip on bubble tea while contemplating your next pastry adventure. It's like a food court for the indecisive, with a little something for everyone. Oh, and the Tres Leches cake. Let me tell you, it's a masterpiece. Picture a towering pyramid of sponge cake, soaked in a milky sauce that will make you question the existence of gravity. Add a generous layer of Nutella, and you'll be in pastry heaven, dancing with the angels of sugar and spice. So, there you have it, folks. The Bake Factory in Virginia Beach, a culinary oasis where the food is delicious, the coffee is bold, and the atmosphere is as warm as a freshly baked muffin. Come for the empanadas, stay for the Tres Leches, and prepare to have your funny bone tickled in the process. Step into the Bunker Brewpub, Virginia Beach's subterranean sanctuary of culinary delight. Contrary to its name, this bunker is anything but cramped or dark. It's like if Willy Wonka designed a secret hideout for beer-loving hobbits. The craft beer menu reads like a tome of elven lore, with an extensive selection of ales, stouts, and IPAs that would make a hophead's heart sing. And oh, that pineapple grenade wheat beer. Imagine a tropical paradise bottled up and served in a frosty chalice. It's like a sip of sunshine, fragrant with pineapple and as refreshing as a mermaid's kiss. Now, let's talk food. Their seafood pasta is so fresh, you can practically hear the ocean waves crashing in your mouth. The chicken tacos are so unreal, you'll feel like you're on a whirlwind tour of a Mexican cantina, only with better service and no roaming mariachi bands. But the culinary piece de resistance is the miso caramel ice cream sandwich. Picture this, two soft, chewy cookies filled with creamy caramel ice cream infused with a hint of savory miso. It's like a culinary embrace from a wise old sage. The service. Impeccable. The servers are like friendly hobbits, greeting you with warm smiles and wielding trays laden with ale and edibles. They're swift as arrows, efficient as dwarves, and knowledgeable as Gandalf on a good day. Now, a word of caution, the crab cakes may not reach the lofty heights you'd expect from a beachside eatery. But fear not, for they're still pretty darn tasty. Think of them as the hobbits of the men, reliable, comforting, and always there to fill your belly. So, if you find yourself in Virginia Beach, do yourself a favor and descend into the Bunker Brewpub. It's a culinary adventure that will leave you feeling like you've just won a beer-drenched, Hobbit-approved treasure hunt. Prepare yourself for a culinary expedition that will leave you flippin' and hangry. No, this isn't a disaster, folks. It's flippin' hangry. Picture this. Two best friends and neighbors sound like the start of a rom-com, but I digress, come together to create a food haven that will make your taste buds do a dance party. The mastermind behind the flavors is Ron, a maestro in the kitchen since before he could reach the stove. Let's start with the lumpia. Imagine a crispy fried spring roll that will make you forget all about those sad, frozen ones you've been microwaving. And if you're an adrenaline junkie, their red sauce will give you the kick you crave. Next, buckle up for their pancit noodles. They're like the pasta of the Filipino world, but better. You'll find yourself slurping them up like a pro. And when they're topped with the chicken adobo, it's like a flavor explosion in your mouth. Oh, and speaking of adobo, their chicken adobo is so good, it'll make you question your loyalty to chicken tikka masala. It's got this magical balance of saltiness and sweetness that will make you want to order it by the liter. Now, if you have a sweet tooth, prepare to be overwhelmed by their cheesesteak. It's like a cloud of creamy, purple goodness that will convert even the most ardent cheesecake skeptics. But wait, there's more. Their macaroons are like the chic cousins of those boring old cookies. And their Juffran, a Filipino condiment that's like ketchup's giant sister, will make you wonder how you ever ate without it. The best part, they're also a catering dream team. So, if you're planning a party where you want your guests to leave with full bellies and a newfound love for Filipino food, call Flippin' Hangry. Just be prepared for the line. It's always worth the wait, but if you're impatient, don't say we didn't warn you. Remember, the greatest culinary adventures always require a little patience and a lot of hangriness. Yo, listen up, folks. I done stumbled upon this here Repeal Bourbons and Burgers joint in Virginia Beach, and boy, let me tell y'all, it's like a comedy club where you can chow down on some righteous grub at the same time. Picture this, you walk in and it's like a cozy speakeasy, all dim-lit and stuff. But don't be fooled, this ain't no snooty establishment. It's got a down-to-earth vibe, like your cool uncle's backyard barbecue. Now, let's talk about the burgers. They're like your mama's hugs, only better. I mean, you got your Huntsman burger with elk, or wagyu, and bison all mixed together. It's like a party in your mouth. And that drive pepper BBQ sauce. It'll put some pep in your step, believe you me. And those truffle palm fries. Woo, talk about heaven on a platter. They be crispy and cheesy, with just the right amount of truffle to make you crave 'em like a crackhead on welfare. But wait, there's more. They got these American nachos that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about nachos. They use kettle chips instead of tortilla chips, and they're so good, you'll be wondering why you ever ate them the other way. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the service can be a bit hit or miss, but hey, who needs perfect service when the food can make you laugh, cry, and dance the night away? So if you're ever in Virginia Beach and feeling like a night of laughs and grub, head on down to Repeal Bourbons and Burgers. Just be prepared for your taste buds to do a stand-up routine you won't soon forget. Shaking Crab, where the seafood sings and the seasoning swings. Welcome to Shaking Crab, where the seafood is as fresh as the airwaves of a Virginia Beach boardwalk telethon. Don't be fooled by the unassuming ambiance. This place is a party in your mouth. Picture this. A symphony of flavors, a melting pot of crustacean delight. You've got your plump snow crab legs, prancing around like rock stars in a sea of flavorful sauce. The shrimp, oh the shrimp. They're like tiny tap dancers, pirouetting between your teeth with every bite. And let's not forget the clams, singing their salty siren songs. But hold your horses, partner. The secret to this culinary extravaganza is in the sauce. The shaking sauce is a mystery that will haunt your taste buds for nights to come. It's like a mischievous elf sneaking into your mouth and setting off a fireworks display of spices. Now, a word about the atmosphere. It's like a cross between a graffished masterpiece and a rock concert. The walls are adorned with scribbles that make you wonder if you stepped into a secret society or a high school bathroom. And the music. It's loud, it's catchy, and it'll have you bobbing your head like a drunken sailor on leave. The service is as quirky as the decor. Don't be surprised if your waiter shows up with a Sharpie and starts drawing on your table. It's not a Picasso, but it's a conversation starter for sure. Now, before you rush to the booth behind the graffiti-covered wall, trust me, it's the best seat in the house. Be prepared to shell out a few clams. This ain't no dollar meal, folks. But hey, you get what you pay for, and here you're paying for a seafood symphony that'll leave you shaking your tail feathers and humming the shaking sauce blues. So if you're in the mood for a crustacean dance party with a side of graffiti, Shaking Crab is the place for you. Just watch out for the thugs in the parking lot who might try to steal your seafood or your Sharpies. Pisco Paradise, a culinary adventure that will leave you saying "Pisco me, I'm in heaven." Picture this. A Peruvian oasis nestled in the heart of Virginia Beach, where the air is thick with the intoxicating aroma of ceviche and the sound of laughter echoes through the vibrant dining room. Welcome to Pisco Paradise, folks. As you step inside, brace yourself for an explosion of flavors that will dance on your taste buds like a salsa competition. The ceviche, oh the ceviche. It's so fresh, it's like the ocean itself took a swim in a bowl of lime juice. The octopus is so tender, it's like hugging a cuddly sea monster. And don't even get me started on the lomo saltado. It's a beef stir-fry that will make your taste buds do a backflip off the Empire State Building. Now, let's talk about the Pisco Sours. Brace yourselves, because these babies are the real stars of the show. They're like a party in your mouth, complete with a splash of lime, a dash of egg white, and a hint of magic. One sip, and you'll feel like you're floating through the Andes on a llama named Carlos. But Pisco Paradise isn't just about the food. It's about the ambience too. The walls are adorned with colorful murals that would make Frida Kahlo blush, and the staff is so friendly, they'll make you want to adopt them. You'll feel like you've stumbled into a Peruvian fiesta where everyone is invited. So, what are you waiting for? Head on down to Pisco Paradise and prepare for a culinary adventure that will leave you saying, "Pisco me, I'm in heaven." Just don't blame us when you start speaking fluent Spanish and ordering ceviche in your sleep. Buckle up, y'all, cause Hearthwood-fired cuisine craft beer in Virginia Beach is a culinary circus that'll have you howling at the moon. Picture this, a menu that's like a magic hat, pulling out everything from pizza to pretzels to pig feet. It's like a food festival that never ends. But don't be fooled by the name, wood-fired. These pizzas come out like they've been in the fires of Mount Vesuvius. They're so hot, you could use them to melt their secups. Now, let's talk about the atmosphere. It's like a sophisticated barn dance, with cozy booths and a vibe that's both chill and chic. But be warned, reservations are like a hot ticket to a Beyoncé concert. You better book early or you'll be left on the curb, singing "Don't Stop Believin'." As for the service, it's like a well-oiled machine, except with a lot more smiles and laughter. The servers are like the Three Stooges of the food world, always messing around but getting everything done with lightning speed. And the food, oh honey, the food. The fries are a mountain of golden goodness, with dipping sauces that'll make you forget your name. The mushroom and cheese quesadilla is like a warm, fuzzy hug on a rainy day. And the pizza. It's like eating a piece of heaven, with toppings so generous you'll swear they're trying to put you on a food coma. But let's not forget the sad part. The dessert menu is like a tease from a cruel mistress. It looks so tempting, but when you finally get your hands on that cheesecake, it's like a tiny puff of air that disappears faster than a Houdini disappearing act. Overall, Hearthwood-fired cuisine craft beer is a culinary adventure that'll have you laughing, crying, and stuffing your face until you can't move. It's like a roller coaster for your taste buds, and you'll be screaming for more. Just be prepared to pay like a rock star, because good food ain't cheap. The Butcher's Son, where steak dreams come true. Prepare yourself for a culinary experience that's a cut above the rest at the Butcher's Son. This joint is like a high-class lounge meet to your favorite butcher shop, making it perfect for a night out with your crew or your sassy grandma. The atmosphere. It's like walking into a classy speakeasy, with a touch of that "don't call me baby" vibe. The servers. They're the coolest cats in town, dropping knowledge about the menu like it's their business, which it is. Now, let's talk about that food. If you're looking for a steak that'll make you go holy cow, this is the place. I mean, they literally call themselves the Butcher's Son. I had their New York strip cooked to melt in your mouth perfection. It was like eating a steak cloud floating on a creamy risotto wave. But hold your horses, my friend, because it doesn't stop there. They've got other dishes that'll make your taste buds do their electric slide. Their French dip spring rolls are like the crispy, flavorful cousins of your favorite sandwich. And their seafood mac cheese. It's an ocean of savory goodness that'll have you wondering where all the fish sticks went. Now, the prices might be a little on the hefty side, but trust me, it's worth every buck. Their food is so good, you'll be willing to pawn your grandma's dentures to afford it. Overall, the Butcher's Son is a place that'll satisfy your craving for some serious nosh. Just remember, bring your appetite and a healthy dose of laughter. This joint is a real hoot, and you don't want to miss out on the fun. Yo, check it out. The Rustic Spoon in Virginia Beach is like the Black Panther of brunch spots. It's got all the flavors and spice of Wakanda, but with way less purple. Like their apple cider sangria. It's the MVP. It'll make you forget about the whole fall is depressing thing. And their Conatus hash. It's so good, even Iron Man would trade his suit for it. The waffles. Fluffier than a cloud floating on a cloud. The service. Man, they're like the Avengers assembled. They'll swoop in and fix any issue before you can say Hulk smash. And they'll do it with a smile that'll make Ford jealous. Now, about that Caesar salad. Yeah, it was a little dry, but hey, even Cap has his off days. But don't sleep on those biscuits and jelly. They're like the perfect sidekicks to any dish. Overall, this spot is the real deal. It's got everything you need for a brunch that'll make you feel like a superhero. So go forth, assemble your posse, and chow down. Just remember, don't order the pepper flakes unless you want to channel your inner daredevil. Y'all, if you're hankering for some authentic Texas Q that'll make your taste buds do a hoedown, then mosey on down to a Taste of Texas in Virginia Beach. As soon as you step through the doors, you'll be greeted by the heavenly aroma of smoked perfection, so strong it'll make your stomach growl like a hungry coyote. The owner, Tim, will welcome you with open arms and a smile so warm it'll melt the butter on your brisket. Now, let's talk about the food. It's like a symphony of flavors dancing on your tongue. The brisket is so tender, it practically melts in your mouth. The pulled pork has a juicy goodness that'll make you forget about those dry, bland excuses you've had before. And don't even get me started on the ribs. They fall off the bone with just a gentle pull, leaving you with a feast fit for a rodeo queen. But wait, there's more. The sides are just as impressive as the main course. The baked beans are like a sweet, tangy party in your mouth. The mac and cheese is so creamy and cheesy, you'll be tempted to order a second bowl or 3. The service is top-notch. They'll treat you like royalty, even if you show up with mud on your boots and a craving for spicy pickles. Now, a few things to keep in mind. The location is a bit hidden, but it's worth the treasure hunt. Also, make sure to check their hours before you go, cause they're sometimes closed for rodeo practice. Overall, a Taste of Texas is a hidden gem that'll satisfy your barbecue cravings and make you want to line dance on the tables. So come on down, y'all, and let the good times roll. Beachside Social, where I once shuffleboard and sacrificed my dignity. This place is like a beach-themed Chuck E. Cheese, but with booze and less screaming children. First off, the vibe is on point. It's like a cross between a diner and a Hawaiian vacation, with colorful umbrellas and Hawaiian shirts on the staff. And don't even get me started on the picture-perfect backdrop with a ring light for group photos. Now, about the shuffleboard. I'm like the Michael Jordan of this game, y'all. I swished every puck like a boss, leaving my opponents in my dust. And let me tell you, nothing beats the look on people's faces when I announce the winner takes all your wallets and your pride. But I digress. The food is also solid. Sliders, wings, waffle fries, you can't go wrong. I'm pretty sure their secret ingredient is happiness, because everything I tasted made me feel like I was on cloud 9. The staff is super friendly, too. They'll even give you a crash course on shuffleboard if you're a newbie like I was. Pro tip, learn how to hold your breath for a good whoosh sound when you release the puck. It's all about the theatrics, baby. Now, a few words of warning. Beware the double charges when paying with plastic. I'm not saying the staff is trying to pull a fast one, but hey, who knows? The gratuity they add to the shuffleboard game is a bit sneaky. It's like they're saying, you had so much fun, you should tip us extra. Well played, Beachside Social, well played. If you're coming on a busy night, be prepared to wait for a court. But don't worry, you can entertain yourself with giant Jenga or Connect for while you wait. Just don't let your pride get bruised if you lose to an 8-year-old. Overall, Beachside Social is a winning combination of fun, food, and games. Just be sure to bring your A game, both on the shuffleboard court and in the wallet department. And remember, if you're not winning, at least you'll have some hilarious Instagram stories to share.